Hello, everyone. This is George Gonzalez, your proud principal, and you have received an email from me because you either didn't complete the math map testing or the reading map testing. So we have scheduled makeups for the end of this week. So Thursday and Friday between 8 and 10:30 a.m., we have scheduled math map testing. Thursday and Friday between 11:30 and 2, we have scheduled reading map testing. So the sessions begin at 8 for math and at 11:30 for reading, and we've allowed for 2.5 hours, which should be more than enough time for students to complete what they have left or even completing the test from the beginning. These tests average about an hour to complete, but we always want to give our students a little extra time. If you are not done in the allotted time, do not worry. We will have enough data to see what your strengths and areas of improvement are in both math and reading. So, also of note is you are asked to take these assessments on the days you're not in school. So if you are a cohort A student, you'll be asked to take your makeup math and or reading on Friday. If you're a cohort B student, you'll notice you've been invited to take your math or reading makeup map test on Thursday. So let me walk you through a few things we need you to take care of before Thursday or Friday, the day of your makeup map assessment. So the first thing you want to do is you want to either allow or turn on your pop-up blocker, or you want to give permission for your pop-up blocker to allow the following website. So let me show you how to do that. You hit these three buttons over here and you select settings. After you select settings, you select privacy and security. Then you select site settings and you scroll down until you get to pop-ups and redirects. So click that on. You'll notice mine's already on. If it were off, blocked, I could just turn it on, and that allows any pop-ups. Well, what if I don't want to allow any pop-ups? I just want to allow pop-ups for map testing. Well, what I would do is leave it blocked, but under sites that are allowed, I would add that website I just copied and now pasted. There it is. So now I'm allowing this website, but I'm not allowing anything else other than the other ones I have listed here. Or just turn it on, and that's fine for while you're taking map testing too. Okay, so I close that down. Let's go back to the directions. The other thing you want to do is you want to create a split screen. This allows you, because you're going to be invited to a Google Meet where your proctor can help you since you're at home. You want to make sure you have both the Google Meet window open and another window open for you to take map testing. If you had two tabs, one for the testing, one for the Google Meet, if you switch tabs, it will log you out of the testing. So that's why we need parallel windows. And I'll show you that in a minute. During the test, so wait until you start taking your test, and then you want to turn off your microphone to the Google Meet, and you want to make sure your volume's all the way down. Your camera should stay on, and to increase your internet speed, change your layout to spotlight mode so that you only see one image on the screen. You don't see everyone's picture on the screen, just one image, and then that increases your internet speed. And then if you ever need help, you turn your microphone and your volume back on, and you ask your proctor for help, and we'll help you out. That's why you want your microphone off and your volume down when you're taking your test. So if anyone asks for help, it's not bothering you at all. All right, before getting started, there's a website here that you could go to check your device. If you're using a school-issued Chromebook, you're going to be fine, so don't worry about that. One of the problems that we've noticed kids are running into when they go to log on to map testing, their resolution has been changed, or they changed it. The resolution needs to be 1024 by 768. What's really easy is when you go to take the map test, if your resolution's off, it will tell you how to fix it, which is basically Control, Shift, and 0, and then you hit the refresh button. This is the refresh button up here when you go to take your map test. So it really is that easy. So I'll just scroll down to where I was. Okay. There we go. Something I included, if you want to know a little bit more about map testing, what is this test about? How is it set up? I've included in my email to you a little warm up video. It kind of explains what map testing is. I apologize. These are elementary kids. I
Good,
know you're
everybody.
older, but it's a cute little video to see what map testing is all about. You don't have to watch it, but if you want to know more, you can absolutely watch it. All right, so now, how do we get started with map testing? So you can go to the following website, which is what I'm going to do. Or if you're using a student Chromebook, down at the bottom of your screen where you see apps, you would select NWEA Secure Testing, and that brings you to the same site I'm going to. So here I am. And when I open this up, I would enter my session name, which I have provided you in your email. Now, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sessions. We divided up all of our students into 2 sessions on each of the testing blocks. So math is taking place on Thursday and Friday morning, 2 sessions for each of those, and reading is taking place a little later in the morning on Thursday and Friday, 2 sessions for each of those. So make sure you copy and paste the session name and the session password I gave you. Then you click the blue arrow. You find your name from the list. Your name will be there where we populated each of the testing sessions with your names. And then you wait for your proctor to start your test. But before I go back to my directions, remember when I asked you to set up a split screen? So this is where you want to make sure your map testing window is a separate window, and you also want to make sure that your Google Meet window is a separate window. So it'll look a little something like this when you're taking your map assessment. I would make the Google Meet small, and I would make your testing window for map as big as it can be, just so you can see a little more. All right. So let's go back to these directions. All right. And then you enter your session name password. You click the blue arrow. You choose your name from the drop down list. Click the blue arrow. Your information is correct. Hit yes. And then you wait for your teacher. And then what do you do when you're done? You log out. That's it. You log out when you're done. So I hope this video helps. You also have all of the directions laid out here. And I'll see you soon. Take care.